making a vintage hat pattern with reclaimed fur felt skirting. When I found this vintage hat pattern online, I recognized it as a type of hat that I found numerous vintage examples of in costume storage. These are cut-and-sew hats from the 1930s and 40s, often made in the flat fur felt yardage that was produced at the time for making garments and accessories. Using a ruler, I scaled up the pattern pieces from the printed image according to the scale provided. I then made a mock-up to see what style of hat the pattern would actually make when sewn together. I used a thick terry cloth knit to approximate the hand of the fur felt I intended to use on the real hat. When I put the mock-up on my mannequin, I noticed some things about it that I didn't really like. The crown seemed too wide, the brim looked too wide, and the fabric would definitely need some stiffener. I adjusted the pattern in ways that I thought would make the finished hat more like styles from the period I particularly love. Here are 4 views of the adjusted pattern made up in a heathered slate blue fur felt fabric. I just love how jaunty and chic it is. How did I get my hands on some flat fur felt? If the original fur felt yardage was produced to create garments such as circle skirts in the 1950s, I realized that some of those garments must have survived and be available through vintage clothing dealers. I checked on eBay, and sure enough, I found several listings, so I bought some. Based on the feel of the material, I was pretty sure that this skirt was the genuine fur felt yardage. Just to confirm, though, I clipped off one of these belt loops and conducted a burn test. The material resisted the flame, and when it did catch fire, it smelled like burning hair, so I knew I had the real stuff. If you'd like to try this project yourself, it doesn't have to break the bank. I didn't pay more than $30 for any of the skirts that I bought. You can also buy 100% wool flat felt new from Judith M. Millinery Supply. Try this pattern in other materials as well. Here it is in a gray double-faced cotton flannel. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel and hit the bell for notifications of new content. And join me every Thursday at 3 p.m. Eastern for my live studio stream.